Hey everybody, it's Anna. Welcome to the Wednesday card in this week's tarot story. We have our only major arcana card for this week today, and that is Death Reversed. So I know that some people are afraid of this card because they depict it as literal death, but when I see the card, I think of it very positively because it does represent a major point of transition for us. Something that is old, that needs to die, dies, and we're able to experience a renewal of life. So in this card, we see there's a skeleton knight coming into town, and he's carrying his flag, which represents purity and new life. And he's also already over this one fellow who's on the ground and his crown's fallen off. So this depicts an overthrow of an old system of oppression or authority. So basically, someone was in charge and now that person's not in charge anymore. And that means that their reign is over and something new can come up from that. And actually in the background, you see there's the city and there's a little sunrise. So it's saying, yes, the old king is dead. We're ready for a new way of being in the world. So when this card comes upright, it suggests to me that we are trying to figure out where in our world we are feeling trapped or stuck, or we are giving our allegiance to something that doesn't really deserve our allegiance. We're ready to stop that relationship and start something new. This came to us reversed. And that suggests to me that we may be struggling with something inner, like an inner oppressor, that we really believe in this oppressor. We really believe in this authority pretty strongly. And it's actually difficult for us to let it go. So the last 2 days, we've had cards that were about asking us the question, what is our best life? What do we mean by wealth and abundance? What would make us happy in the world? And I think as we consider those questions, we always hit onto a mindset that tells us what we want is not possible. That's just kind of how it works. So that mindset that tells you you can't have your ideal life is the oppressor. And I will tell you that in most cases, in many cases, that mindset is about money. I need money to make a living and I can't make money this way. It's not a stable way to make money. And so because I need money, I have to agree to this ruler's laws and kind of abide by it and compromise to it. So that's such a powerful mindset in our world, and one we've probably gotten from when we were very, very little, that it almost feels like it's unconquerable. Like you can't challenge this mindset. So this card would say, yes, this is a hard thing to do. Maybe it feels like a very prominent mindset, but every mindset can be toppled because you are more powerful than you think you are. When you get rid of this old authority, you step in and you become the authority. And that means you get to decide how things run. So consider the authorities in your life that you think are unchangeable and ask yourself if they really are. And ask yourself what else is possible if you begin to poke at that authority a little bit and maybe even take it down like the Death Knight is doing. See you tomorrow for our next card. Bye.